Here where we can look at one another and converse a little bit. Hey, all right now, what I got here is some egg noodles. So I'm going to put them over in this pot here. I got a little something I'm trying to make. And what we're going to do is we got some vegetables. So I'm going to take these veggies and we're going to put them in this pot so that they can steam like so. And these are Season's Choice California medley. Get them at Walmart, you get them at Dollar Tree. You can get them, family. And looky here. It's Christmas Eve. Glasses off, okay? Looking a little tired because you know we all cooking, all right? Yeah. So, unscripted. And everything is everything. Got a little stool here. And what we got going on in this pot is I put some, it's like beef stew meat that's in here. I'm going to dip a little bit up so you can see what we got going on. And this I'll turn my top like this, just in case you get a little drip drip, right? But this is what we got going, family, so far, okay? Put that back. Got a spoon over here. And I started this earlier, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the information and show you exactly what this is. So, this is, take this top off, turn this down. I need to add some more of these. Okay, so first let's do this. These are egg noodles and they're extra wide. So they're by N Made. And, glasses on. Okay, so it says N Made, made with the heart of Ohio Amish, in the heart of Ohio Amish country. That's where they're made. So we have 8 ounces of egg noodles made with durum flour. So we use this entire pack into the pot. And as I said earlier, steamed California medley. So we have our carrots, we have our broccoli, we have cauliflower mix with that. And then I'm going to talk about this. I wrapped it up in this bag. It's going out, but I wanted you to see the pack. So what we got going on is, take this. We use 2 packs of Black Angus stew meat. Okay, there we go, 2 packs. And this came from Aldi. Okay, so what I did is I took it out of the pack, put it in a large bowl, cold water, and rinse, 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 you know. And then I put 2 cups of water into the crock pot. Once I did that, naturally Italian seasoning. Complete, not much. A sprinkle or 2 of steak sauce. A sprinkle or 2 of paprika. Now let's back the train up. What we ended up doing is tablespoon of Italian seasoning. I love Italian seasoning. Complete teaspoon. I don't like to be heavy-handed with the complete. This is good, but I choose not to be heavy-handed with it. And then what I did is I cooked it on high, family. Let me dip down here. Looking for something that might not even be down there. It's over here. Okay, So I waited until the meat was done, soul food seasoning. I didn't want to put it all in there at the same time. So you can put 2 to 3 tablespoons of the soul food seasoning in there. And we're going to let that do what it's got to do. Going to go over here, check our noodles. They're doing well. Put this here. That's for the noodles. This one to check our California medley here. And it was frozen. Okay, so it's breaking down now. And I want to wish everybody a happy, happy holiday. I had to check in with you today, family. I wanted to do that, you know. We can have us a little conversation on Christmas Eve. It's early in the day, very early. It's in the morning. So, you know, we're doing our cooking for tomorrow. Some of it's been started 2 days ago, you know. Some of us made our pies early, made a couple of cakes early. Me. And, you know, it's nice to have some cupcakes, cookies, you know. It's just a nice time, you know. Nice to attend parties if that's what you choose to do. You know, we don't have to stay long if we don't want to. You know, you dip in and dip out. Family. It's just wonderful. It is a wonderful life. I've enjoyed cooking, you know, this year with you. I want to say that. And if it's in the cards, next year we're going to have a wonderful time baking and cooking and discovering different recipes together like we did this year, you know. So as I always say, life is good. As I always say, I love you, you know that. And I see the light is blinking. Technology. And as I always say, love yourself, family, first. That's the most important thing you can do. So I started this channel out doing a few different things. I would go to the store. I was checking prices. You can see that in some of my prior videos where I would, you know, go through Aldi or go through Walmart or go through Pick and Save, you know, Kroger, and check prices and just see how, you know, if they were increasing or if we had some decreases somewhere. I had a few videos where I, you know, the gas was rising, and so I spoke on that, you know. But then I believe I got my niche, and that's the cooking. So, you know, sometimes we have to experience other things, and that's what leads us to our, you know, maybe purpose for a season. Maybe that season might be longer, you know. We don't know. But, you know, if we're in it and we're enjoying it, you know, the only thing we could do is ride that train and ride it well, you know. So there are no mistakes over here on this channel. When we're baking or frosting, we never know what the end game, in situation is going to be. We just go with the flow, and that's what I really enjoy about it. So like I said, family, let me get it up. I don't want to burn it up. Get up here and check this out. See my beautiful t-shirt. I've been wanting to wear it the last few days, but in a sense I didn't want to date the video, but oh well, it's dated. Today is Christmas Eve, and there it is. I love this shirt too. Okay, so our noodles. They're doing well. Put that top on. I didn't put any salt in that water. Let's check our vegetables. This is a different fork for the veggies. Okay. I went to a Christmas party night before last, and I'm going to talk about that. It was really nice. It was a really nice Christmas party. My neighbors, you know, and um, one of my cakes that I baked. You might want to check it out. The mint cake. Um, it's got the peppermints around the base of the cake. I knew when I was making the cake, I said, well, I got a feeling this is going to be a special cake. But I didn't know that I was going to end up taking the cake down, you know, for the party. And it was a success. And I'm happy about that. You know, they enjoyed the cake. Hmm. And I'm so happy that it was, very tasty for them, and the cake was moist. And so, it's always nice to see smiles on others' faces, and it was nice that the party was given, for us. And maybe next year we're going to all contribute, or not, whoever wants to contribute desserts. So that was mentioned, and that'd be a nice idea. So, hopefully it will come to fruition. Yes. Um, I make all kind of cakes, different types of cakes. I make adult cakes, and I have a sister and she loves them, so trust me, they do not go to waste. So I make them for her, and kiddos that we have in the family. If someone's having a birthday, I do that. But as I state on my channel, the recipes are for everyone to follow. And, I speak the ingredients throughout the rest, the videos. So that way you can always go back, and it's so nice that YouTube has that transcript now, that it's printed out where you can go down and you can see the transcript, and then you can always read it, instead of trying to run the video and listen to whatever the ingredients are. You can go there and you can see it, So that's nice. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run over here one quick minute. Stay with me, family. And if it's anyone new here in the room, I'd like for you to subscribe if you don't mind. If you like to subscribe, hit that like button. If you just want to dip in and out every now and then, check out the playlist, and you can binge watch if you like. Enough videos there for you to binge watch. I also have some videos. I should say this before I go to get this bowl. If you go all the way back, I have some videos and they say for you, and they're numbered one, well up into the hundreds. Short clips of music that you might like. So you can check that out. I like to attach art to it, so. And then I did take a trip to Cuba a few years ago. So when I was in Cuba and I visited family, I got some family there. I was able to take pictures of the beautiful cars, the old cars that they had back in the 40s and 50s. Yes. And I'm telling you, they're on point. So I have some videos there with music attached to it. And it's the free YouTube music. Yes. Attached to the cars. So whatever I thought was appropriate, for a certain car, I used the YouTube music, So I'm sure there's some of you out there that would love to see those old vintage cars, and as I said, right there in Cuba. So, yes, family. Let me run over here and get this bowl, okay? Don't leave, please don't leave. Okay, here I go. Here I go. I'm on my way to get this bowl, family. Do not leave. Do not leave. Do not leave. Yes, here I come. And I should have known I needed to get this. I'm going to rinse this, okay? That's it. And you know I keep my paper towels over here, so I'll wipe this out. So naturally, something's going over into this bowl. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reach up here in this cabinet. Forgive how it's looking. I have stuff pushed up in every corner, family. Okay, cooking scissors. And I always wash these off, you know. You might see me put them back down into the drawer. I have certain sections over here in this drawer. So what I like to do is be able to dip down in here. Okay, what this is gravy, you know, in the packs. And I'm going to pour some of this over here in this meat. Okay. And take this spoon. And we're going to stir this like so. Okay. Like so, family. Like so, okay. Here we go. It's going to be good. Put the top back on. Let that thicken. It's going to be a nice meal. Yes, it is, family. Yes, it is. So here we go. Let's start here. So yeah, as I was saying, the trip to Cuba, let me talk about that some. That also, we stopped at Key West. My daughter and I, we went. And we took a cruise. So we had a wonderful time. I'm telling you, I'm just going to talk about it right now because I like to. We went on the Norwegian cruise line, you know, and the ship was absolutely beautiful. Now, this is right before the pandemic. Um, I loved their buffet. It was amazing. And then we went to some of their specialty restaurants, you know, on the ship, and we took some pictures. Norwegian has a really nice package, you know. I do not work for Norwegian Cruise Lines, but I did enjoy it, so I'm going to speak on it. You can you know, the free items that you can get or free packages. So what ended up happening is I did buy the drink packages, and I got one for myself and one for my daughter, and I think that's very important because those drinks can end up costing you a lot. And even if you just like to drink soda or water, I like to have coffee every now and then. I can binge coffee. Sometimes I get carried away with that coffee. My daughter loves mojitos. Mojito, mojito, mojito. Yes. So that worked well for her, you know. And then when you if you ever get a chance and you go to Cuba, we went to Havana, you'll get off your ship and then you'll go through this theater. And what you can do, I didn't know before we went, but you can exchange money down there. So you can go from your American dollars to their pesos. And I must say, their pesos, even though they are, you know, like, it's, I could say maybe sort of like a Hispanic lineage, but Cuban pesos are different from Mexican pesos. And in the States, some banks you cannot exchange the money like that, you know. So you can find some banks that will do it, and I did find one bank that was able to do it, you know, before I left, but which was a good idea for me to have that. But my daughter, she kept her American money, okay, and what ended up happening, they did have some places where you could spend the American money. So that was great. And they have an old cigar shop there that you would want to visit. And just great. But I'll say this too. We had purchased the package where once we got off the ship, I don't want to burn up anything over here. Once we got off the ship, we were, let's see here for now. Do this. Yeah. That's what we need to pull out. Okay, put this here. Take this one and check this out. Okay, so let me go back here again. Okay, family, so what ended up happening is, as I said, you can use American money there too. That was nice. So, my point was, it's okay, Fluffy, don't start. My point was, they have some, you can pre-plan some of your excursions. That's what I'm trying to say. And I did, to get off and get on the bus, and then that would take you around touring. But what happened is once we stepped outside the theater, they had some coaches there with horses, carriages. So we ended up taking a carriage, and that's how we toured through Cuba. It didn't cost anything. $40 a piece. One moment, family. Stop, Fluffy. And we he really had us going. We checked out a lot of things. A lot of things. So that was nice. So that's just, getting the hands clean, family. So that's just a nice idea, that you can, you don't necessarily have to take the buses, those coach tours like that. You can go in a private carriage if you like to pay, for that. So that worked out well for us because we were able to see so much. I mean, so much. You can even go into Old Havana, and then check out a lot of things. And for the men, they have those beautiful Cuban shirts. I got 2 for my brother. And I was going to get him a hat, but I didn't get the hat. So I told him next time I go, I'll get the hat for him. But then we jumped off into you-know-what and wasn't able to make the trip. But I plan to. Okay, family, see, I cleaned those hands after I gave Fluffy that treat. So yes, family, I like to travel. I like to travel the states. I tell you, another place that's nice to go to is Little Rock, Arkansas. And downtown Little Rock is amazing. They got all type of museums, and they have an old purse museum there too. So that's nice for the ladies, Anyway, that's a little bit about me. I like to travel. I like to cook, and I'm enjoying being in here with you today. We're ending our year, and this is a Christmas Eve note. So let's check this out. Again, family, again. So you see what's happening now. We put that gravy mix in here. So gonna thicken up some. That's gonna be good on those noodles. Yes, it is. Okay, let's check the noodles again, family. Let's check the noodles again. They're ready. Okay, so I'll put this here. Gonna tip over here and get this. And gonna put this top down, turn this off, grab this pot, grab this, and we're gonna get these noodles out like this, okay? So what I usually do when I'm cooking, and I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna get that camera down, family, so you can see what I'm doing, okay? For a second. There we go. There you go. Okay. Move my stool over like so. And let's get our noodles. Here we go. So let them drain like so. And then we'll put them here. We won't worry about any background noise, family, okay? Not gonna worry about any background noise. Like this. Just do it like that. Just hold them up to the side of the pot like this. Let the juice drain. And this is one of those spoons with the holes. And put your noodles in here like so. Okay? Like so. So you have your nice bed of noodles. Okay? Like that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So, I'm going to put this here. Now what we're going to do is going to take our spoon. This is the one we use. And we're going to dip some of this. I'll put this spoon over here. This is really good. I'm going to dip it out. Put it over here on your noodles, okay? So as I said, this is beef stew, the meat, and we had 2 packs from Aldi's. There we go. There we go. And then what you can do is take a little bit of your juice, if you like, go on top, like that. So this is what we have with that. Now, slide this over, and we're going to put this, turn that off. Okay, you can get up early in the morning, and you can start this meat. What you're going to do is, as I said, I put it in a big bowl, cold water, and I just really worked my hands through it. Hands were clean when I did it. And any extra fats and stuff that were in that, I removed it. Then I rinsed that meat again, put it over in a bowl, and then I turned around. That's enough, Fluffy. And then I turned around and put it over into the crock pot, 2 cups of water, let it cook for hours. You know, let it get as tender as you want it to be, family. That's what I did. Okay, so now we got this bowl. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this clean spoon, this. We're going to take our California melody out. And it depends on who's eating, you know, how many guests you're going to have. And this is just something that we're doing before Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow, all the goodies. But this is something we're doing now. And this is what you got, family. You see what I'm saying? So it didn't take long at all. Not at all. So, let me dip it over back down here again for you. Like so. Uh-oh. Do this. And like I say, it's alive. And it's just as if I was filming one of our regular cooking videos, because nothing's going to be edited. So whatever hiccups we have, oh well, you know, that's just going to be that. So hopefully next year, more recipes. And we're not going to say hopefully, we are going to do this. We're going to have more recipes next year that we're going to enjoy together, family. Our experiences, our creativity. I cannot stress that enough. There goes the camera again, blinking in and out. Okay. But it's all about our creativity, family. And guess what? It's all about you. It's all about you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be ending this live. You know, the first live I did last month, had a problem turning it off. So, hey, if we go through that again today, oh well, you know what I mean? I enjoy every second with you. I really do. So let's get it. I love you. I love you. I love you, family. And I know you love me. And with that being said, always, always love yourself, family. Love yourself first. That's the most important thing you can ever do. And with that being said, I'm just going to say bye for now. And I love you again. Please subscribe. Bye. Okay. we go, family. Ending our live. Ending our live. Yes.